Sam Walton went from being a farmer to being the biggest private employer in the world. How does this happen? What kind of person can take on a task like this? From helping your family take care of the farm to now Walmart having over 2 million employees in over 12,000 stores worldwide. Yes, you heard me correctly. Over 2 million employees. How is it possible to build such a huge company and keep everyone happy, customers and staff? Keep listening and I will give you my point of view.
Yeah. Lot of things happen, had to go and take 'em my way.
Make sure to stay to the end to get my gold tip of the day that can help you on your journey to financial freedom and possibly get you multiple streams of income. Samuel Moore Walton, more commonly known as Sam Walton or Mr. Sam, was born in 1918 in Kingfisher, Oklahoma. His parents were Thomas Walton and Nancy Lee. They were farmers, barely making ends meet. From a young boy, it seemed as though Mr. Sam knew the value of hard work and being selfless rather than selfish. Although he knew he had to work to help the family, he also knew that it was important for him to serve in some capacity. Mr. Sam's retail career started back in 1945 after leaving the military. He was 26 years old. With the help of his father-in-law, he purchased his first retail store in Newport, Arkansas, called Ben Franklin Variety Store. This store was a franchise that had not been doing so well financially, so the owners of the franchise were more than happy to offload it. Although the store was predicted to fail, Mr. Sam surprised all of the naysayers, and the store was a spectacular success. Within the first few years, Mr. Sam would triple the amount of sales the store made prior to him purchasing it. But with anything good, bad comes along as well. Because Mr. Sam had no prior experience in running any business, he also had no experiences in leasing agreements and signed a lease agreement that was not in his favor. The landlord saw Mr. Sam's success and became envious. At the end of the lease agreement, the landlord decided not to renew the lease. Mr. Sam was furious, but he realized it was his fault. His naivety in this area had cost him and his family big time. Mr. Sam and his family had to move fast and purchase another location. There was only a year left on the lease at the first location. Mr. Sam and his family went on to find another location in Bentonville, Arkansas, and this time he signed a proper lease. Once the store was open and operating, it went on to double its sales in the first few years. Having success in operating 2 stores at the same time gave Mr. Sam the confidence to expand and to look for more locations. By this time, he had found less expensive suppliers, and instead of driving the prices up to make a bigger profit margin, he chose to pass on the savings to the customer and discounted his prices. Lowering his prices gave Mr. Sam's stores a huge advantage over his competitors. Due to the store's success, 10 years afterward, Mr. Sam would be operating a chain of Ben Franklin stores. Mr. Sam and his family also realized that the larger stores situated themselves near to the city, but underestimated the amount of traffic in the smaller towns. So the Waltons pitched the idea to the franchise executives of Ben Franklin, but were turned down. They were afraid that the small towns would not have the foot traffic to sustain the business. Mr. Sam saw this as an opportunity to develop a chain of his own and opened his first Walmart store. The name was Walmart Discount City in Rogers, Arkansas. During this time, Mr. Sam also motivated his staff by encouraging them to invest into the stores, which could possibly give them a better life. By them having equity in the stores, this gave the staff even more reason to make sure the stores did well. Hit that like, Subscribe if you're on YouTube, turn on those notifications, or follow if you're on IG. The best part is coming. From my point of view, Mr. Sam knew he had a winning formula. Opening the large stores in the small towns with a huge selection of inventory, low prices on high quality goods, incentivize the staff and share his success with them, and visit all the stores regularly to see what was or wasn't working. See, his strategy was simple. It was noted that Mr. Sam was an intelligent man, but it wasn't his intelligence that led him to be the retail giant that he was. Mr. Sam was able to grow his company at such a fast pace because he realized the power was in serving the people and giving them value. Without the staff and the customers, the stores would be empty. So he made it his top priority to make sure the staff was happy by listening and taking advice from them, and also giving them the option to share in the Walmart success. He made sure the customers were greeted with great customer service and awesome prices. Prices that would save them money so that they could live a better life. With the approach of strategic locations, low prices, and motivated staff, Mr. Sam was able to continuously roll out new locations in many different areas. And this is what you call multiple streams of income. So here it is, my gold tip of the day. This channel is about underlining the importance of multiple streams of income and how wealth is established through having multiple streams of income. My gold tip for today is be present and be selfless and not selfish. Make sure everyone around you win. Provide your clients with as much value as you possibly can. Listen to your staff and allow them to be a part of your dream. When your staff feels like they are a crucial part of your vision, they will perform at a high level, giving you the confidence to expand into other areas of your business. Multiple areas will bring you multiple streams of income. At the time of Mr. Sam's death in 1992, he had opened 1,960 Walmart stores, which employed 380,000 people. At the present, Walmart has over 2 million employees in over 12,000 stores worldwide. According to Walmart's corporate division, Sam Walton's vision for Walmart, which became Walmart's official company purpose, is: if we work together, we'll lower the cost of living for everyone. We'll give the world an opportunity to see what it's like to save and have a better life. Remember, whatever you believe, you can achieve. This is the Income Stream Chaser. And I'm out.
Lot of things happen, had to go and take 'em my way. Lot of niggas jumping ship and hitting highways.